let me walk you through a few things on how to choose the right ICF accredited coach training provider, because that's the question I get asked most often. Anil, which training provider? There are so many training providers. How do I choose which is the right one? Well, the first benchmark, first criteria is know that there is something called easy certification and there is something called simple certification. What is easy versus simple? Easy is there might be some training providers who will say, you don't need to do anything. We'll just give you the certificate. All you have to do is pay us the money. You don't have to put in any hard work. You don't have to put in any effort. Things will just happen easily. Well, if that's what you're looking for, just a certificate, fine, that's your choice. But there is something called simple. What simple? Simple is not going to be easy. Your training provider is going to make you work hard to earn your certificate. But your training provider will give you complete guidance on how to do this hard work and make sure that you earn your certificate rightfully through your perseverance and diligence and dedication. So that's what I call as the simple. Now, I don't know what works for you, whether easy works for you or simple works for you. But I will tell you my style. I will not make it easy for you. I will make you work hard to get your certificate, but I will make it very simple for you to do it because I will be guiding you all the way from start to end. And not just start to end, even after the end, I will keep supporting you throughout in your journey so that you become financially successful and financially thriving. And even after that, if you need me for any reason, I will still be there to support you. That's how simple I make it for you. The second criteria is what is your personal learning style? Before you sign up for a course with any training provider, ask for a meeting with the instructor who will be teaching you. Specifically, the instructor who will be teaching you, because there are a lot of training providers, they will show you the name of somebody very big, but the one who's going to be teaching you is nowhere close, has not even met that person whose name they have sold to you. So make sure that you have a meeting with the person who will be teaching you, ask them questions, ask them for some demo video, something where they've explained and taught something to the others, and see if that matches your personal learning style. That's most important. You have to be able to gel your learning style with their teaching style. Let's take a simple example. There are some teachers, some instructors who will say, no, you cannot ask any questions. I will open up for questions only in the end, and you can only ask questions which are relevant to the topic that I have covered. And that's it. And if that's what works for you, then you need to work with an instructor who has this teaching style. Some other instructors will be like, you know what, you can ask any questions, you can interrupt me, and we can get into any kind of dialogue because I, the instructor, believe that it's going to help you learn any which ways. If that's your learning style, you need to work with an instructor, learn from an instructor who uses this as a teaching style. And just to let you know, my style is the second one, the latter one, where I encourage a lot of dialogue, discussions, interruptions, and questions, anything that will help you learn. So if that's your style, then I teach in that way. Next thing you must ask your training provider is the kind of support that they offer. What is the support they offer before enrollment? Do they have a well-defined and structured presentation of what they are offering? Do they offer multiple free consultation calls to answer whatever questions you may have? And with me, you can book a 30-minute consultation call any number of times to help you clarify and get answers to all your questions before you make up your mind and make the payment for any of my courses that you want to enroll for. Second thing is, what is the kind of support they offer during the course? Well, with me, let me share. I don't know about other training providers, but with me, it's not just about skills. It's not just about the content or certifications. My courses are life changing because my support is not just about skilling you. My support is ensuring that I even coach you and get you to the stage where you can learn your best and use your learning the best, become a master of whatever it is that you have chosen as your path going forward. And I'm going to be sharing some testimonials later, so wait for it. And these will be students of mine. You will be watching their videos and they'll be sharing their experience of how life changing my courses were for them. Next thing you need to check with the training provider is what is the support that they offer after the course is completed. With me, you have an alumni club, you become a member of it, where you get to meet and discuss with coaches from around the world. And in case you need some introductions and assisted networking, I will help you with that. I will find the right person to connect you to. I have a multitude of offerings to serve every need of yours, everything that you will need to become successful and create a sustainable business of coaching, which is financially thriving. I will also support you to develop your ICF accredited courses and give you the guidance that is needed to get it accredited by ICF. So if you're choosing the path of becoming a life coach and you have this desire that someday you want to teach your course, I will support you in doing that as well. So these are the support that I offer after you complete the course. Now, certain red flags that you need to look out for when it comes to training providers. Are they being over friendly and over personal? What do I mean by that? Look, a certain amount of friendliness and cordiality is needed, a certain amount of personal connect is needed. But if they are being over friendly, they're going overboard. Oh, you're like my sister, you're like my brother, you're like my child, and don't worry, I will take care of everything for you. I can never do wrong by you. The training provider is a business owner. They have their business interest in mind. Even I have my business interest in mind. This is not to say that my business interest has to conflict with your success and your interests. But at the same time, no business owner will ever make promises at the expense of hurting their business interests. So if they are making promises like that, it is a definite red flag. The second red flag is vague promises. If they are being wishy-washy and giving you generalities, oh, you know what, we'll give you all the help. But when you ask them, what exactly will you help with me? Don't worry about it. That's vague. If they're being vague and if they cannot or choose not to get into details and give you the details, that's a red flag. Too good to be true. Goes without saying. If it is too good to be true, most likely it is not. And lastly, if you have any of your own personal red flags, do not ignore them. If you find that there is something you're uncomfortable with, trust your gut, trust your intuition. So these are some of the things that you must take care of in order to choose the right ICF accredited coach training provider.